Hello. Okay. Hey, can y'all hear me now? Yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody? All right, so today I have a pendulum and I have some oracle cards. So, and just intuitive faculties, I guess. So I'm mainly looking to play around with yes, no questions, or like questions where you've got to make a decision about something, or if you can just maybe phrase your question in those ways. If not, that's cool too. We'll just see what happens. Am I a Virgo moon? No, I'm a Cancer moon. Are you a Virgo moon? I know it's been a minute. I really needed to take some time away. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good, actually. I just really needed to take some time to get to know myself a lot better, and I moved away from tarot cards for the time being. Leo moon, nice. And I've just been learning a lot about myself and just a lot about universal principles and energy and channeling and healing and things like that. So yeah, so I am just here to have a good time. I'm just doing free for right now because I'm just playing around with some things that I'm trying out. So I don't want to like charge anybody for anything. But my donation is still the same. The LoveDivineWisdom 44 at PayPal, I think. But in any event, I just want to have a good time. So let's see. I hope everybody's doing well and feeling well and being well. Okay. Sunny says, can you please tell me if Elvis Jose will contact me? He's a Libra and I'm a Pisces. I'm getting a yes for that. There's something about the randomness of the time, I think. Or it might be like a missed opportunity or something. Sometimes when I get a yes and then followed by a no, it's something that could be a missed opportunity, or there's something off with communication or something like that. Let me ask one more time. What's the person's name? Elvis? Will Elvis contact Sunny? You know what? I don't think so. I don't think that they will contact you. And if it is, there's something off about it. Like maybe you won't actually like it, or there's some kind of miscommunication. Hi, everybody. Okay. Um, I apologize if I'm pronouncing this incorrectly. What are Sharuk's current feelings towards me? Um, Let me see. I want to check something, and then I might rephrase the question to uh, be a yes or no. So I don't know, Joe Beth, if you've had relations with this person before, um, but it seems like something's a little stale. There's something stale about the energy, or there's something, I guess, kind of not vibrant about the energy between you two. There might be something, I don't know if it's something out of boredom, or it's something where this person is just off doing other things, which is kind of taking their attention away, but there's kind of like a staleness to it. So I see. Oh, thank you. So are you wondering if this person has romantic type feelings for you? Uh-huh. Hey, Kritika. Because I can ask the pendulum and get more specific. Um, if you're wondering if this person has either romantic or friendly feelings for you. Yeah, that's what it seemed like. It seemed like the lack of vibrance or the dullness. There was like a sucking type of energy. Let me check. Let me see if this person is gonna come towards you within the next 3 months. Let's just say 3 months. What is that person's name? I kind of want to open my phone right quick so I can keep track of the chat and just make sure that I'm answering everybody's questions. Just a second. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Oh. Sharuks. Okay. So we'll. I understand. All right. Will Sharuk be interested or come more towards Jobeth within the next 3 months? There's kind of this energy of like this person kind of popping in every now and then. So yes, my question was, will this person show an interest or, come around you more often within the next 3 months? And there's a yes here. Yeah, it's a yes. So I think that in combination with what I was feeling about this person kind of popping in these ways and showing an interest and then popping back out, I think that's also included. So maybe that might be expected. Yeah. Well, I definitely see this person coming around more often in your life within the next 3 months. So there might be an opportunity there to kind of solidify something. But I kind of see that on the way there, this person's like kind of popping in and out. But I understand. Let me do an oracle on that. Let's see. What does Joe Beth need to know about their relationship with this person? Hey, son. What does Joe Beth need to know about their Am I willing? So I asked, what do you, Joe Beth, need to know about this person? Hey, Sarah, about the person that you're asking for in your relationship with this person. Am I willing? You're on the edge of something great. Can you feel it? Yes, there is risk, uncertainty, imperfections ahead. Failure is certain and vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave and trust yourself more than ever before. You will reach the dream, but first you must stretch yourself into a whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move forward with courage. So maybe that's what I thought of this person kind of popping in and out, because there's all of this going on where sometimes you've got to, not got to, but your relationship with something, based on how vulnerable you're willing to be with this person and how vulnerable this person is willing to be with you, can literally shift the way you see each other. Be brave, follow your heart's compass, and lift the lid on your own dreams. Today's mantra is, it's possible. So obviously, you can't control people. But I don't know if you are interested in visualizations, if you do visualizations at all. But if there's a certain type of dynamic that you're wanting to have with this person, of just being like closer or more vulnerable, you can literally like visualize this and picture it in your mind and try and feel the feelings as if it were happening right now. And the thoughts that you think are actually what attract the experiences towards you that you end up experiencing. So I do that sometimes when there's someone that I'm not particularly getting along with. And obviously I can't control what they're doing, but I can visualize a better energy between us or us getting closer. And it's like 10 times out of 10, that's what ends up happening. Yeah, exactly. Yes. So there's an opportunity there to shift the dynamic between you two. But it requires a sense of vulnerability and a new perspective between you two, which is awesome because people are changing all the time. So the more vulnerable you are with somebody and the more they are vulnerable with you, you get to see that. You get to see that progress in them, and it develops this stronger, solid bond between you two. Yeah, visualization is hella powerful. Oh my God. So I was in Southern California like a week or two ago at my mom's house, and I was like, dude, that would be so cool if I saw a pig hanging out with some dogs. And so I was just like thinking about this for a little bit. Well, the next day I went to the beach with my mom and we were getting some lunch. And I look over and there's a pig hanging out with some dogs. And it was the cutest thing ever. It was like felt as good, if not better, than when I imagined it, than when I visualized it. It was so adorable. So, yeah, visualization is really important, is very powerful. There's a book that I have called, I'll put it here, really good. It shows you how this person practices visualizing and combining that with affirmations to really ground down those experiences into your physical reality. Here we go. By Shakti. I think that's how you spell their name. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, be playful. Play around with that. We'll do whatever you want, but being playful often gets something sooner to you. All right, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Will I get a job soon? So I just want to do something right quick, and then I'll use the pendulum on that. I think there's a fly in my room. I can hear it. So, Michelle, yes, there's something actually that's you might be quite passionate about, or something related to something that you are passionate about that is related to a job that's coming up. Hi, Isabella. Yes, I'm doing free reading still. I'm just not incorporating tarot at this time, but I am doing oracle and pendulum. I'm just using my own intuitive faculties. So what's interesting is that water came up. I don't know what water has to do with this, or if it's by some water, or if you're working with water in some way. But there's something that you're very passionate about, or you might develop a passion for, that is coming towards you in relation to what it is that you want to be doing for a job. So let me do this pendulum right quick, just to kind of solidify. So that's definitely a yes. There's something interesting about it, I think, because maybe it's something that you maybe didn't see coming, or an offer that you didn't see coming. Yes. Seems like it's something that's, I don't want to say that you wouldn't have thought about doing, but it seems to just come from somewhere. It's like an offer that just kind of comes from somewhere that from what I was seeing, it's something that is in alignment with something that you're passionate about, or maybe there's like a newfound passion, and again, there's something with water. There's something about water with it. Will Michelle get this new job within the next 2 months? Yes. Yes. Yeah. It's interesting. I can like feel the energy move through my hand. It's like something's pulling on the pendulum. Hey, Chanel. So something definitely within the next 2 months. Hey, Sabrina. There's not really a list. You can just post your question. I know. Let me know what's up with that, because I'm interested to see what it has to do with water. Is there something, yeah, with some water? Anybody who's coming in, hello. You can just go ahead and post your question in the chat. And I'm just looking at my phone, just going in order from the top of the chat to the bottom. Caramel Apple. What's up, Caramel Apple? You asked, will manifesting work in my favor? Can you tell me a little bit about that? Hi. Well, Caramel tells me a little bit about their... Okay. Okay. I want to ask, manifesting is so interesting, especially when it involves other people, and your thoughts have so much impact in your attitude, and the way you treat yourself, and the way that you think, and the way that you speak has such an impact on you being a vibrational match to what it is that you're manifesting, because your thoughts, like everything that you see, started out as first an idea. And on the mental plane, when you think of something, it's already manifested. It's already there, because thoughts are such a fine vibration of energy, that there's not really a time constraint as to when that thing comes about. It's there. It's more so in the like denser, more physical realm, like when our bodies, where time comes into play, and we use the variable of time to take that time to become a vibrational match to the manifestation that is technically already manifested, because everything first starts out as a thought. So the way that we think and the visions that we have. That's why visualization is so important. It brings you to that thing. It makes you a vibrational match to that thing that you're wanting so much faster. And sometimes it requires letting go of old thought patterns, or a lot of times it requires forgiveness of people. And it requires kind of like removing yourself from a very limited, narrow lens. So you can allow yourself to become a vibrational match to that thing that you're wanting. Yeah. So let me see what would help with that. Because it's so interesting when other people are involved in the thing that we want, because we know we don't have control over those people. But by changing the way that we think and the way that we talk to ourselves has an energetic impact on the people around us. So let me see. What can caramel apple focus on that will help them become a vibrational match to their manifestation? Having a mindset of something already being done and manifested, because on the mental plane it is, and everything that you see started on first as a thought. So I believe that it is valid to see something as already manifested and to feel as if it's already here. And that's a lot of what visualization is too. It's like, yes, you're imagining it. If that's what you want to do, you don't even have to do that. It's more of the feeling of what it would feel like to have it now, and feeling as if though you have it now, because that magnetizes all of these different experiences that you have. That if you allow yourself to have these experiences and be flexible, it takes you to that thing, the quickest route. Oh, thank you, Michelle. So let's see. What can caramel apple do? Or what can they be focusing on to make them a vibrational match to their manifestation? Yeah. Okay. I get this one a lot for myself because I sometimes struggle with having expectations of myself that are not realistic to where I am right now and who I am right now. What expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? The expectations that we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. We then experience disappointment with ourselves or with a relationship when they are not met. It's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. So today's soul action, be grateful. You are summoned to more peace. Peace is home for our soul, and it is accompanied by trust. It comes when you surrender and focus only on what you can control. If you expect nothing and are grateful for everything, you will experience extreme fulfillment. And you also got, what excuses am I making right now? No more waiting. There will never be a good enough time. The time is now. Today's soul action, if it's important enough to you, you will find a way. Today, make a decision and do it even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart. You will be led. So I feel like these have to do with one another. And maybe the expectation of something not being met, or the expectation of someone not being met, kind of playing into, oh, well, then I don't want this, or I don't need to do this, even though the desire to have this thing kind of keeps resurfacing or something like that. That's what it makes me think of. So when I think of having expectations. From my personal experience, just to use this as an example, like I'm always learning and growing when it comes to channeling and healing and using intuitive faculties, because everybody has intuitive faculties. But with me, when I'm practicing, I had to move away from thinking that what I was going to be experiencing, I had to move away from having an expectation of what I would be experiencing when I'm practicing using my intuitive faculties or channeling, and just accepting what is happening right now, what is coming to me right now, what messages are happening for me right now, and just having a knowing and a trusting that what I'm getting right now is perfect for me at this time. And it's really become a lesson of me accepting who I am and where I am at this moment, and not thinking or comparing to like, I should be like this, comparing myself to like a future image of myself of I should be like this, or I should be receiving messages like this, because that's me telling me that I am wrong for where I'm at right now. But the only way that you can access solutions and answers that you wouldn't get just by using your intellectual, logical faculties is by being present. But that requires being okay with where you're at right now and the way that things are right now, like being 100% okay. And that requires like being really trusting in yourself. So that's what I think of when I think of having expectations and letting those things go, and kind of trusting that what's happening right now is fully okay. That doesn't mean that you're not moving forward towards what you want. That's why visualization is there and so important. But the ability to be flexible and not abandon yourself when you perceive something is not going your way or not happening right now is so important. So let me see what you said. Be grateful no matter what and expect nothing. That means just be happy in the moment. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. I think that you can have expectations of people, but you obviously can't hold other people responsible for your expectations. All you can do is control what's going on inside of you, and, kind of just do the best that you can do to heal areas of yourself that are experiencing pain, maybe, and kind of just showing up and healing yourself while doing your visualizations, while accepting where things are right now, where you are right now, who you are right now, not expecting things from other people, just seeing them for how they are and allowing for that flexibility, because that doesn't mean that you're not going to that doesn't mean that you're not going to be a vibrational match to that thing that you're wanting to manifest. But having the expectations is what prevents from being in the present moment, because you're thinking that I want this future thing. So that is inherently meaning that right now what's going on is not right. But the present moment is all that is real. The present moment is all that's real. So that's why it's so important to just be accepting of the present moment, because that's actually where your answers and your solutions and your guidance, that's where that all comes from. If you're kind of in a worrying or a future kind of state, if you're using the present moment to kind of be projecting in the future, or be worrying about something, or be fearful of something, you don't have access to those solutions and those answers. So that's just what I'm thinking. So yeah, in relation to your question, what these just talked about should be really helpful in you being a vibrational match to the thing that you are wanting to be a match to. Okay. Yeah. So, hey Cappy. Hey everybody. Yes. Please feel free to just leave a question in the chat, and I'm just following the chat from the top to the bottom and seeing how many questions I can get through. Hey, Deep. All right. Okay. So Janice. Hey, Mishka. Hey, Ritz. All right. So Janice says, does Sergio have feelings for me? It's been 2 years. We don't talk and recently followed him on Insta. For sure. I just want to try something right quick. It seems like this person, I don't know if they have like a partner or they're just having other interests. There's something about something fizzling out. There's kind of a dullness with this person. So I want to use the pendulum. Does Sergio have feelings for Janice? And I'm going to be specific and say romantic feelings. Does Sergio have romantic feelings for Janice, Spirit Team? Interesting. Okay. So I don't know if you have like a romantic history with this person, if there was at one point something that was like, oh, the opportunity or the potential is there, and then it kind of just dwindled away, and it kind of just seems to be in kind of a fizzled out state right now. Because that's kind of what I was getting with this pendulum too, is that it's not really something that's not really there's not really a lot of fire there. There's not really like a desirable type energy there. Let me see here. I just want to ask again for confirmation. Yeah, I'm not getting like a strong desire type energy in a romantic way. Let me see if there's an opportunity for a friendship there or like a closer bond or something. Is there an opportunity for a closer bond between Sergio and Janice? It's interesting because there's kind of a boredom on both ends. The opportunity is there to develop a bond with this person. There's kind of like a boredom or a loss of interest, I feel like, on both sides. It just kind of like dulls out. It was interesting because when I was doing my visualization, there was like this pow, like initially when I was just wondering about the dynamic between you two, and then just like immediately fizzle out. So I don't know if it was just like a crush or something, or let me see here. Is there any advice for Janice in relationship to their connection or relationship with Sergio? Oh, I see. Were you close to that person in the other country? What was it like when you met them? There's definitely a fly in here. Any advice for Janice in relation to their relationship with this person, Sergio? Yeah, the fly. Yeah. Janice, here's some advice for you in relation to your hey Juju. You can just post your question and I'll see if I can get to it before it's 11 where I'm at right now, and I'll probably stop around 12 p.m. So I probably got another hour. Janice, am I focused on what I'm losing or what I'm gaining? Are you going through some change? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. Today's soul action. Today, make a list of all the things you will gain from the change that you are going through. Feel your heart, take a breath, and deepen into trust. Amazing things are coming. Interesting. All right, Janice, thanks for your question. You know what? I gotta plug in my laptop. Let me see who the next. Natalia is the next person. I gotta go get my charger. Hey, Juliet. I gotta go get my laptop charger and just plug it in, and I will be right back. It's going good. All right. All right. Thanks for waiting. Plugged my laptop in. And, Natalia, does Patrick think about me? You're welcome, Janice. Thanks for your question. He was in my dream the other day and he apologized to me. It felt very real. It was interesting that I had that dream because I haven't seen or spoken to him in a while, so I'm wondering why it happened. That's really interesting. That feels really good, even while I'm just reading it and it has nothing to do with me. It feels really good. It feels like relieving doesn't quite word it, but it feels really good. So let me ask the pendulum right quick. Well, let me try and do a visualization right quick, and then I will use the pendulum. I think this person has either dreamt of you or had you in their thoughts. Because when I'm doing this visualization, I'm seeing a third eye. And so sometimes to me that means that either this person is having dreams about you, or, you could be in each other's dreams. Or that this person is having daydream, using their imagination in some way with you in it. Let me do this pendulum, and then I want to pull some oracle cards on this, okay? What's this person's name? Patrick. Does Patrick think about Natalia? I'm getting a yes on that. Mm-hmm. It feels so crazy when this thing is moving. Not crazy as in like, I can't believe it, but you can just feel energy moving around. I don't know how else to describe it. Also, if you're interested in getting a pendulum, I got this one off of Etsy for like $8, I think. And yeah, I encourage anybody to play around with one of these. It's definitely possible. It's 11:11 where I am too. It's definitely possible. I do believe that this person is thinking about you. Sometimes our dreams with other people can sometimes have to do with things that we are subconsciously processing that we didn't process, or that we haven't. It's taken some time for us to process in regards to somebody else. Like, sometimes the development of like my dreams about my previous partner or one of my previous partners, the development, it went from, them being in my dreams and me feeling like, oh, I'm not good enough, because that was a feeling that often came up when I was around this person or with this person. And now today they're in my dreams and I'm usually hanging out with their family and it feels really good. And whenever I see them in my dreams, I don't generally have a feeling anymore of not feeling good enough. I have a feeling of like sometimes sadness that we don't speak anymore, but I'm not having that like lack of value or lack of confidence thing that I was struggling with before in real time in that relationship with that person. So I guess what I'm saying is that subconsciously processing things, our dreams tend to show up in that way. And when we see the other person in the dream, sometimes it can be that person and they're visiting us in our dreams, but sometimes they can be a representative of a part of us that is transforming and that is healing, and that we are finally allowing for this to happen. So it just reminded me of that. So I want to ask the cards any energies revolving around you and this person that you're having dreams about. What is the energy associated with these dreams that you're having about this person? Associated with these dreams that Natalia's been having about Patrick. It's interesting because I keep seeing a third eye. So this could be indicative of it could be indicative of healing some kind of like past trauma. At the same time, it could also be indicative of when I see a third eye, I think of what's the word? You've seen something that is projected into the future. So you're seeing something that might come about as a physical manifestation, or something that is you will experience in your physical conscious waking state, or it is sometimes indicative of maneuvering around some kind of experience, seeing something before it happens. So there's processing going on in between then, so that you are maneuvering or creating your life in a way that is more beneficial or healing to you. It could be in relation to this person, but it could be just in general, something that you learned from being with this person or having this person in your life. So, very interesting. So I asked the oracle cards. I asked, the question that I asked was, what is the energy revolving around these dreams that you're having about this person? And one of them is, what passion am I ready to pursue? Your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put to the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? Today's soul action: write a list of the passions to which you want to give life right now. Then journal how you can incorporate more of what you are passionate about into your daily life. Trust your soul's whispering and let your passions draw you toward your dream life, which often has to do with, in relation to dreams and dream spaces, in terms of subconscious processing, things that we're learning, lessons that we're learning from challenges that we've faced. And you also got, where can I ask for more help in my life? Until we receive with an open heart, we are never really giving with an open heart. When we attach judgment to receiving help, we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. Today's soul action. Today, ask someone for help and receive it with an open heart. Today's mantra: I ask for what I want and I am open to receiving it. So a lot of information here in regards to your question, does Patrick think about me? That was the original question. And I got a yes on that. And I feel like there's some kind of like subconscious processing here. The energy, we asked Oracle, surrounding these dreams that you're having. What passion am I ready to pursue? And where can I ask for more help in my life? So that'll be interesting to think about and to journal about. Thanks for your question, Natalia. All right. What's up, Levity? Yeah, for sure. Capricorn's true feelings for me. Let me see here. There's an energy of excitement, but kind of sour at the same time. And also kind of mellow. I want to ask the Pendulum if this person is having some kind of romantic interest in you. Hey, Hannah. Capricorn. Does the Capricorn have romantic feelings for Levity? I'm getting a no on romantic feelings. Hi, honey. My puppy's in here. Hi, baby. Look at you. Look at you. Hi. Mwah. You're so cute. Hi, honey. It's not quite time yet. We go on a WAOK at at 12. It's a little bit, you're a half hour early. Almost there. I love you. You're giving me the side eye right now. So, Levity, I'm not getting romantic feelings from this person. What did I say? Excitement, a little bit sour, and kind of mellow. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I'm not necessarily getting romantic feelings from this person. It's time for me to get some new oracle cards, yo. I want to get those romance angels ones and something else. Maybe something with like guardian angels or spirit guides or something. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Deep. I haven't done your reading yet. Hey, Pallavi. I haven't read your question yet. Any messages for Levity in regards to their relationship with this Capricorn? Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? The feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that's ready to be healed? Today's soul action: heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's revival season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. Fill in the blank. My soul's truth is blank. You also got, where am I being called to use my voice right now? So maybe there's some type of communication involved with this person and something that you have learned or that you're learning that that has like a heaviness to it. You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters. It's time for you to share it with the world. Today's soul action: share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be a catalyst for healing in others. Interesting. So something in relation to your relationship with this person or this Capricorn, in terms of, maybe even manifesting something that, a connection that is more solid or um, more connected or more vulnerable. There's something about healing from a past experience and then sharing that, which might provide an opportunity to be closer with this person, which might provide an experience that, if you're flexible enough in following what you feel, could provide an opportunity in you obtaining what it is that you're trying to manifest, whether it's with this person or there's a specific feeling or something that you're wanting from this person, where the actual goal is obtaining that thing and not necessarily that person. It's tied to exposing some heaviness or some type of shame or some past experience that is looking to be healed. Which, doing this self-healing and then sharing it is often what draws us to experiences that we want, that we maybe thought we wanted from a specific person. But when we're doing healing with ourselves and we're more flexible about, living from moment to moment, living based on how we feel and not what we think we should be doing, or going after who we should be going after, we actually have more pleasant and more fulfilling experiences, and obtain the actual thing that we wanted, that was underneath going after a specific person. Interesting. All right. Hey, Josana. I'm doing well. How are you? Hey, Sabrina. Josana, what are Shakisa's current feelings for me? There's definitely a lightness, like this person feels maybe very light around you, or there's some aspect of movement, and trying to describe this lightness just from what I'm seeing. There could just I don't know if flirty is the correct word. I'm really not sure about that. But there's kind of this person feels light, or this person may be interested in having some sort of movement or dynamic with you that is light. There is something just kind of sweet about it, maybe, is what it is. So let me see. Yes, Levity, I did your question already. Let me see. Let me ask specifically, Shosana, if Shakis has, let's do like romantic feelings for you. Shakis have romantic feelings for Shosana. There's an interest there. There's an interest there. Thanks for your question. Hey, Pallavi. Kritika. Hey, Kritika. General message. I can hear the fly. Damn it. Something related to business, or being about your business, or something like that. I don't know if it's something like actually in relation to like a career or work or job or whatever it is that you want to do. But there's something about like, I'm all about my business or something like that. So I want to do some oracles. Hey, Pratik. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Please correct me if I'm not. Yes, please feel free. Sure, please feel free to leave your question in the chat. And if I can get to it within the next half hour, then I absolutely will. So I just saw Nicki Minaj. So this is a general message for Kritika. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I focused on what I want most? One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. Today's soul action, today what you focus on grows. Today ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I need to make adjustments and prioritize? This definitely reminds me of this like all about my business energy that I was just feeling. Am I clear on what my soul really wants? And I feel like this definitely ties into, am I focused on what I want most? Take out the shoulds and the limitations. Get out of your head. Pay attention to your heart's desires instead. If you knew it wasn't possible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go, go with all of your heart. Today's soul action, ask yourself what your soul really wants. What does your heart crave? Then take one step in that direction. And I feel like this has something to do with it too. What are the dominant emotions that run my life? Maybe there's a lot of worry and fear and stress and anxiety, which from those vibrations and frequencies, you're just not going to be a vibrational match to solutions and answers, because those are up here, along with confidence, love for yourself, acceptance of the present moment, acceptance of who you are and where you're at. You know, visualizing, being kind to yourself, being loving, being compassionate. That's all up here. This is where all the solutions lie. When you're kind of down here, which there's nothing wrong with being down here, but answers and solutions are not going to be at a lower vibrational frequency. How do you feel your day? Stress or joy? Trust or anger? Anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us the feeling we seek. But when we begin filling every day with that which we most value, we will attract more of it. This is fulfillment. Today's soul action, lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values, and your expectations to match your desires. What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? I feel like these all have to do with one another. This one is talking about, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I need to make adjustments? This is lean into what you want to feel, adjust your life, your values, and your expectations, which is talking about the same thing, to match your desires. All right. Thanks for your question. All right. Pallavi. Does Rakesh love me truly? I am a Sag. I'm trying to think of, that's a very vague question. Pallavi, are you asking if this person has romantic feelings for you? Because somebody loving you doesn't necessarily mean that they have romantic feelings for you. Or are you asking if this person cares about you? Levity, I answered your question. You'll probably just have to rewatch and rewind a little bit. All right. Does Rakesh have romantic feelings for Pallavi? I'm getting yes that there is an interest there. It doesn't seem to be something that's, I'm just going to stop right there. Yes, there's an interest there. There are romantic feelings there. Seems to be there are other feelings involved. There's something mixed in there, which is why I think that the reading for using the pendulum for this question specifically is not incredibly overwhelming. It's still a yes, but it's not incredibly overwhelming. So there's something else going on there. Let me see. There's blinding is the word that comes to mind, or the feeling that comes to mind. So I don't know if this person is not seeing something, or if they are like their focus is directed somewhere else or to someone else. There's an aspect of them not seeing something, or them not allowing themselves to see something, or that they don't see something clearly. Because while there is an interest there, it's not entirely overwhelming. There's either someone else or something else in the mix, and they just don't see it. So there could be their attention is focused somewhere else. I see. So even though there might be an interest there, it's like they won't let themselves see it. They're preoccupied with something else. It wasn't an overwhelming yes, but there was, but there is an interest there. I just want to do an oracle for you, Pallavi. What is advised for Pallavi to be focusing on in their own life right now? that would benefit them. Sometimes we go looking for something in someone else that we're really looking for within ourselves. What boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? Again, this is for Pallavi. To create more healthy boundaries, we must first get in tune with our own needs, desires, and feelings and believe we are worthy of them. That's exactly what I was just saying. In your relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where you begin. Today's soul action. When we separate our energy from others, we gain clarity about what we really want. Then we stop doing things that are no longer aligned with ourselves. If you're an empath, you can still be compassionate towards others without taking on their stuff. It's safe to trust that you are not here to fix anyone. Today's mantra, I have everything I need within me, and so do they. I am worthy of my needs, and I set boundaries based on what's best for me. All right. Thank you for your question. I am here for about 15 more minutes, so if I can get to your question, then I will. If not, I'll be back tomorrow or sometime this week. Good for you, Pallavi. Well, you're doing the right thing then. You just got confirmation from Spirit that you're doing the right thing. And I thought it was really important. We must first get in tune with our own needs, our desires, and feelings and believe that we are worthy of them. I thought that was really important. Hey Keisha, will Brian contact me before summer? Will Brian contact Keisha before summer? Excuse me, before this summer. Brian contact Keisha before this summer. I want to say yes to that. Yes, I want to say yes to that. Thank you for your question, Keisha. Hey, son. Hey, Sarah. Is someone new coming to my life? Yeah, thank you for your question. Is someone new coming to my life? Is there a new romantic interest? Sarah, I asked within the next 3 months, and I got a yes for that. I am getting a yes for that. Let me see if I can get anything else. You know what's interesting is I don't know if they might be related to something with the army or the military. They might have some kind of background within the army or the military. Do you have a relation? I mean, it doesn't really matter if you do or don't have relations to people like that, but um, I see. Yeah. It had that kind of energy to it. Um, for sure. It's it had an energy uh had an energy of like army or military, or there's something there about this person's got a really big heart, and they um have this kind of like proudness of who they are type thing. So for some reason, all of those energies together seem familiar to me. Um, that's kind of what I'm getting right now. And I asked within the next 3 months. Hmm. All right, Sarah, thanks for your question. All right, I can take a couple more questions here. Soon, what are Yusuf's feelings towards me? Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for your question. Does Yusuf have romantic feelings towards Sun? I'm not really getting any romantic feelings from this person, Sun. I don't know if it's something that's a blank slate, or there's just not a lot developed there, or there's something kind of blank about it. I don't know if that means dull. I'm not sure if that means dull. There's also something kind of cartoony about it. I want to know more of what that means. That is just kind of animated, or it's something, it could be something that's kind of more daydreamy than solidified. I wish I could get more specific for you than that, but I'm not getting any really romantic feelings there. But obviously, everybody here, trust your own experiences and trust yourself more than me. Because even though intuition is always correct, my translations are not always correct. And that's the thing that takes practice, which is why I'm here to just have fun and do that. Hey, pet. How are ours feelings about me? This person has a very relaxed energy. This person has a very friendly and familiar energy. I can ask if this person has like romantic type feelings towards you. Does R have romantic feelings for Pet? I'm not really getting an overwhelming yes in regards to R having romantic type feelings at this time. And that's actually all the time that I have for right now. I might come back on later today, but I'll definitely come back on this week. So if you had questions and I wasn't able to get to it, I apologize. I appreciate you being here and having some fun with me. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll be thinking positive thoughts towards you. And I'll see you next time.